You guys come on in for another story time from my bedroom 2024 style, y'all. Boy, guess what? I found my ring light. I found the plug to it. So, honey, it's a lot of brightness and aura. Can you see me? I'm quite sure y'all can. So you guys, before we get started, go ahead and click the bell for notification. Give the videos a thumbs up. Good thing to see you guys still around, and I'm still around too. And also share the video and comment down. You know I like to chitty chat with you guys back and forth with you guys. Now, I'm doing story time today, but honey, later on this week, we got to do a cooking and comedy. So I got a new board, y'all. We're going to do a cooking and comedy. But we're going to do cooking and comedy slash all this stuff that's going on. Honey, they said Aliens is in Miami. TD Jakes is done did some things. They said the Epstein list is out. Honey, I ain't on the list. I don't know nobody named Epstein. The man that jumped over the judge and jumped on her, honey. Well, he jumped over the bench and jumped on the judge. Honey, it's so much mayhem. And then the Cat Williams, honey, 2024 is coming in with a shebang. Don't know how the rest of this year gonna go, but it's a lot of excitement. And we only, 7 days into the whole New Year's. You guys, I started to share this with you last year before Christmas, but nevertheless, I'll give you an after Christmas story, you guys. So this one I want to call the worst Christmas ever. Y'all, look at this. Okay, so I was married. I was in a relationship for like 24 years and married for 11 and a half years, honey. Tragedy, child. But that's a whole nother story. So we was married for like 11 and a half years. We probably stopped liking each other after about the second, third year. We really wasn't liking each other like that, y'all. We just gonna be honest. Don't act like I'm the only one been in a relationship and wasn't happy about being there, but just you was comfortable with the person and you ain't feel like trying to figure nobody else out, so you just kind of stuck around, and then you used the kids as an escape, and we was all catching hell, honey. So, now mind you, at this time, y'all, I was poor. Y'all remember that story I told y'all when the lady, Miss Cotton, the building had caught fire and I didn't have no PJs on. I had a skirt and I had it pulled up to here. So we were still along that level of poverty. Now, y'all, I got plenty of PJs. Honey, I got PJs. I make sure my grandbabies and them get plenty of PJs. I just like buying PJs. There's something about being a grandparent. You're going to start buying a lot of pajamas, underwears, and T-shirts and stuff. Not just for yourself, but you're going to buy that for your grandbabies. So now I got plenty of PJs. But at this particular time, you guys, a sis was still pulling the skirts up. So I guess my little skirts being pulled up must have made him upset or something. I don't know what it was. I ain't want him by me no how. So I walk around the house like that, and he used to always be like, put some clothes on. I do have clothes on. I have one piece of material, which is a skirt pulled all the way up. Now, mind you, I'm super, super poor. At this time, I think I was in college. So, I'm just a student. He's majority the breadwinner or what have you. And I'm working in like the student, the student tutoring center up here at Cincinnati State. So I'm working in the tutoring center. I'm not making that much money, honey. We own a struggle train still, honey. And that sucker is riding, honey. Don't roll me around the country, child. So he must didn't like it. And I felt like since I really don't have that much money, then it wasn't like he would give me any money when he would get paid anyway. So I didn't want to put on a T-shirt and like some shorts because now I got two pieces of things to wash versus this skirt right here. I can pull it up, honey, and I can wear this for about 2 or 3 days and I only got one piece of thing. It made sense to me. I guess it didn't make sense to him. So he used to always talk about my little outfit or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, get over it. You know, don't look at me. Basically what I want to say, for real, leave. I don't even like you like that. So we come around for Christmas time, you guys. And so normally we just bought the kids stuff. Now, back when we liked each other, we would buy each other stuff. But then, as this is probably about the 4th year into the whole marriage or whatever, honey, it was a fiasco. So about the 4th year in, we were still planning to buy each other something, but we really wasn't into it like that. I think it was just a tradition. You know how you keep holding on to traditions that you do, but you really ain't fooling with it or ain't feeling it. And then you still be like, why is we even doing this? But we've been doing this, so let's just keep on doing it. So I bust my hump and made sure I got the kids, whatever I could get them at that particular time. Ain't no telling. Honey, possibly a school check may have came out, a refund check, and then they could get something good or what have you. So we got the kids the stuff for Christmas or whatever. And so I decided now he really loves cologne. Now, one thing I can't stand him, his spirit is foul, but his body odor was never foul. And the man would smell good. He did smell good. Now, he didn't smell good enough to attract me to him at this particular time. Not in these 4 years. I mean, on that 4th year, honey, you could have wear Lagerfeld, I don't care, cool water, hot water, whatever, Gucci, I don't care what you had out. It wasn't going to make me sniff your neck or nothing like that. So he decided he wanted some cologne per usual. So I end up making an effort to buy him the cologne that he said he wanted. So mind you, cologne ain't cheap. Cologne ain't cheap. Now, he ain't wear no cheap cologne. I don't know if y'all seen my video where I talked about all these different perfumes, them old perfumes and carrying on. So he didn't wear no cheap cologne. It wasn't no, bootleg cologne. It wasn't the kind that you buy from like the African people in front of Family Dollar. That's who sells it here, y'all. No, I ain't trying to insult nobody. But those are the people that sell that stuff here in Ohio is African people be in front of Family Dollar, or they be on your little local corner or whatever. They got their little table and they got a bunch of little Egyptian musk and all that different, scents or whatever that, that they sell. Knockoffs, He wasn't no knockoffs. So I spent some money. So if I spent some money back then, it had to be at least, back then I think maybe cologne was like 45, 50, 55, 60 bucks or something like that. So we get up on Christmas morning, you guys. We all excited. He bought me something. I seen the box over there, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's trying to make an effort or whatever. Of course, he could tell my box was going to be cologne because I didn't buy like a bigger box to put it inside of. You know how you try to fool people? You get a great big box, but then it's a little box on the inside to throw them off. So I just wrapped it as it was or whatever. So we get up on Christmas morning. So now I have my little skirt thing pulled up per usual. As we do, honey, fa la 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 la. Finally put a Christmas hat on, had it tilted to the side. Ho, ho, ho. It is what it is. Honey, so we come out in the little living room and we sit around the little Christmas tree and the kids got their little hot chocolate and we go on ahead and we get to opening up gifts. So the kids open up their gifts. Whippy! You spend all that money on stuff and wrapping it real pretty and they tear it all up. So they all having a good time and they open up their stuff. And a couple of the kids had got us like a little trinket or whatever. They was like, what's that teenage? Yeah, they was like teenagers or whatever. So they would work like in the summertime. They didn't have much. So you probably got like, I don't know what we got, but it wasn't nothing expensive. Probably was something like a gift card or something like that for like 10 bucks, which is fine with me. I give me a cup of coffee or something like that with it. So I hand him his gift. So he opens it up. He's like, yeah, this is what I wanted, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. So he sprays it on him or whatever. The whole 9 yards. So I get my little box that I got. So it's one of those garment boxes. The ones that you can buy like, here they something like at the Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, and it's like 3 holiday boxes that you can put like t-shirts and shirts in and slippers and PJs and stuff in. So I got one and it's fluffy. I'm like, ooh, okay then. So he had to like really use a lot of Scotch tape to take that thing down or what have you. Honey, I opened it up. It had tissue paper on the top, and I'm thinking he got me like a real nice sweater. So I open it up, and I see this periwinkle. That's the name. God, it's like a powdered purple. It was periwinkle. And it was kind of like fuzzy. It was fuzzy. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. It's a, like a sweater or some sort. And I'm thinking in my mind, I don't like the color because who likes, some people probably like periwinkle. I ain't never really seen a lot of periwinkle, powder purple. And I don't like the material, but, we ain't about to argue on Christmas morning. I ain't about to cuss him out on Christmas morning. We get to fighting and carrying on. All that domestic violence gonna mess up the whole Jesus' birthday thing. So I pull it out and go like this. Honey, it ain't no sweater. It's a muumuu. And if you don't know what a muumuu is, a muumuu, girl, child, that just really pissed me off. I need to go back to therapy with Greg again. It's like this shirt, long down. If you take this shirt and take it long all the way down to my ankles, just, well, mid-calf, below the calf, and it had a zipper that zipped all the way up. He was like, yeah, that way you can quit wearing them things over and you can have some clothes on. You bought me a muumuu? Honey, the kids even look, they was clutching invisible pearls like this, like, y'all, it was, and it was like, had corduroy material. It wasn't corduroy material, but you know how corduroy had them lines like this? Honey, it was the most god-awful, ugly color, ugly texture, ugly material. I don't even wear muumuus. If you wanted me to wear some PJs, honey, you could have bought me some cute PJs, but get me something else too. Don't hand me no pajamas. Pajamas? I just looked at it, threw it in the box. Threw it, and it had the nerve, honey, the audacity, the obliterated galls, the balls to have pockets on the side. I said I'd have put a switchblade in that pocket so I could take it out and just, honey, them corduroy lines, that was really how my fingers should have mauled across his face. That was the most ugliest thing ever. Ever. And you can tell by the material, the cheaply made material, that if I would have washed that, you know, you wash something fuzzy with everything else and then everything got fuzz on it, honey, it would have had fuzz and knotted, beady, balled up balls all on it. Child, that was the worst Christmas ever. I looked at him and I said, are you serious? I said, this is ugly. I'm not wearing that at all. I think eventually I wore it because, like, I had ran out of skirts, but I ain't let him see it. It was ugly. It was thoughtless. Child, it was ugly. I should have took that cologne back. After that, baby, the next Christmas came around, and I remember telling him, we ain't buying each other nothing. Honey, a muumuu. I wish I could find a picture. I'm going to find a picture of a muumuu and put it in this video. Y'all let me know what your worst Christmas gift was, honey. Did somebody give you some white diamond perfume or they re-gifted a gift? People like to re-gift gifts. You're cheap and you're wrong for re-gifting gifts, honey. You may not never know it was somebody else's gift, but you're cheap and you're wrong for re-gifting a gift. What was your worst Christmas present you ever got in god-awful life? I done got plenty of good Christmas presents, but that one right there was foul, baby, and we cut off the Christmas festivities, honey. After that with him, I'm a Jehovah Witness. That's what I am with you. Now, I'm a Christian with the kids, so they can get Christmas, but for you, I am a Jehovah Witness, honey, a whole Muslim, because you ain't getting nothing, y'all. Y'all, that was my tragic story, but now, honey, I just buy what I want for my Christmas time, and I ain't got to worry about getting no purple muumuu, y'all. Looking like a powdered purple Barney, if that's the case, honey. And I probably was about to sigh because I was depressed and eating. Honey, but you won't break my soul. You guys, thanks for tuning in. I tell you, go ahead and give the videos a thumbs up if you don't like it. Don't push nothing, honey, because I don't want to hear it. Click the bell for notifications and share the video and engage with me down in the comments. Y'all, I will be back this week with all the drama that's going on. And hopefully, no more drama will take place before I actually make the next video, you guys. I'll see you on the next roundabout. Peace.